Hey Ashkay, Daphne here. How are you? Working really hard. Well done. You're doing great here. Just one thing, just make sure you take time to really think about my corrections before you write your next essay because I can see this essay is okay, but it's not developed enough. Yeah, you are relying on the template, which is fine, and the template is there to guide you. But at the same time, you need to develop your essay a lot more, especially if you're aiming towards a band 6.57. Okay, there needs to be more in these paragraphs. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But I think I did say that in my last correction. So here we go. General job application. So a cover letter. Yeah, you've probably written this before. Dear Sir Madam, I'm writing this with regard to the advertised position of, you don't need a comma there, of, so you don't need that, of lead iOS developer in TIC Group, which I saw in, or sorry, and then you could say which I saw in or which was advertised in. Okay, so either of those you need to have that as a more sort of formal, it's a very formal kind of thing, isn't it? To begin with, no, you should say my name is. Yeah, my name is. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you even need that because obviously you're going to sign that at the end. So for me, it's a bit strange. I wouldn't write that in a letter if I wrote one. So I received my master's. Good. No, you don't need that. Master's in IT, diploma in project management, and a bachelor's. Okay, good. Um, okay. Additionally, rather than besides, we would say additionally. I believe I have. So it's a bit politer to say I believe I have rather than I'm amazing sort of thing. I believe I have, yeah. Uh, I wouldn't have that in there. I don't think you need that connecting word. It's not really. We don't really need all the connecting words in here. You're sort of so this in this you can have, yeah. Um, I am currently working. That's now as an iOS developer team lead in the company located in Melbourne. Keep going, no full stop, where my main responsibilities, plural, are plural verb, to make outstanding applications for smartphones. Okay. As a team leader, this is the job. Okay. I motivate, not I do motivate, I motivate so that's a good word, excellent. Motivate my colleagues to implement new strategies towards developing and launching new apps and also help them solving problems. You would have to help them in solving problems. Here, I would come down a line. Yeah? When I started my job, it's also easier to read if you kind of paragraph it more. I only had a team of 10, but today, with the skills and services provided, I have provided, because you're going to provide more, so it's present perfect time up until now. I provided. Management has promoted me, good, to lead a team of 20. I believe in customer satisfaction, so as a team, I always encourage my co-developers, plural, to think like a customer rather than a developer. I like this. But this is super long. Yeah, watch out here. You only need 150 words and it's 20 minutes and this has less marks than 250 words. I mean, like, you have to edit this. Can you edit it before you send it to me? You should edit it. 170 words maximum. Okay, this is really, really important skill to be able to edit yourself. So I would get rid of that. Okay, that can definitely go. Possibly some of this can go. Uh, So don't make it too long. You won't get any extra marks. This has 1/3 of the marks. The task two has 2/3. So spend your time on the task two. I believe I have all the relevant experience required for this exciting position. Yeah. Please find me a CV attached for your perusal. Fantastic. Good. Love that. If you have any further questions, contact me on the given email address. Look forward to hearing from you. Good, that's fantastic. Okay, very good. Nice letter. Just watch out on the length. Okay, that is an issue. But what I do like is that you've got some good fixed expressions in there. You understand the context of the formal letter, which is great. Good. So this, I think, as I said, could be longer. Put more time in this one. People are becoming dependent on the internet and phone. Do the benefits of this outweigh the disadvantages? So experts throughout both the developing world have debated that humans, I would say debated how. It's a very difficult word, debated. And it's difficult because the word that comes after it is quite hard. So debated how humans are increasingly relying on the internet, always the internet, and smartphones. Some believe there are further negative impacts, such as what? Now, if you say further impacts, it suggests that you've already told me some negative, which you haven't. So you need to tell me what these impacts are. I strongly disagree, because why? So this introduction needs a little bit more development. You need to tell me where you're going in this. You introduced this essay to me. Now, I know this is part of the template. I'm going to mark this in green. I know this is a template, but when you start getting ready for the exam, we will need to change this to make it more personal for you. Okay, so you could say, for example, something like that, like health experts and many industry followers are concerned about. Yeah. So yes, this shows you how to do the first line, which is great. But for the exam, if you're going for a kind of 6.57, you need to be able to have your own words as well. Okay, so this gives you the framework, but when you get confident, you can come away from the framework. That's fine. On the one hand, there's ample evidence that the internet has made life easier. The central reason behind this is twofold. So again, these bits we will sort of change. You can develop this, you can make this yours easier because firstly, daily activities such as paying bills and shopping, so paying bills and shopping has become trouble-free. So more, yeah, because why? Yeah, we don't have to take money with us. We can shop or pay bills wherever we are in the world, whatever time of day. We don't have to go to the bank like we used to. Give me more here. I need a lot more. Secondly, enhancing one's skill in free time, enhancing skills. Maybe what kind of skills? Personal, language, what kind of skills? So what kind of skills? In free time, you don't need to have there. Take the people out of it. In free time, it's more beneficial compared to attending university for many working individuals. Okay, so link this to enhancing key job-related training or academic skills. So tell me what kind of skills. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do it online. Amazing. Much better than going to uni. And why is this a good thing? You're going to be more qualified, and so you're going to get a better job afterwards. Give me more. For example, a study at Melbourne states 70% of newly enrolled students prefer online classes rather than in-class tutorials. Excellent. Therefore, it's clear that the internet has not only made life easier, but also supports employees to step up their career. Okay, good. Now, what I'm worried about here, the issue is the dependence. You need to talk about this dependence, yeah, on the internet. Do the benefits of this outweigh the disadvantages? I think you must come into this. On the other hand, with constant access use of the internet, young adults are lacking in social development, social activities, and now you're going to come into the dependence. Yeah, this is really important. This is because children are spending, or many children, not all of them, many children spend most of their waking hours playing games on their devices rather than interacting with fellow peers. Playing games on their devices, so tell me what the games do, which they find, which are designed to be, oh sorry, to be appealing and even addictive. So add in this relative clause. This gives me more information. This is what the examiner is looking for with fellow peers. This could result, we don't know it for a fact, this could result in mental illness, obesity, and vision-related problems. Okay, because why? Tell me why. For instance, the Australian government survey states that younger generations are suffering with mental illness and obesity issues, which are due to the extreme use of the internet. Okay, thus, it's possible the state should be controlled and monitored. Good. Okay. Uh, suffering from, suffering with. Okay. Uh, dependence. So get this idea in here. Dependence on an online, an online uh, imagined life or something like that. Get this idea of dependence in here. Really, really important. Okay. Have a healthy lifestyle. From the arguments given, I firmly believe the advantages of the internet. So yeah, but careful on this question, Ashkay, because it is the dependence on the internet. We're not saying is the internet good. We're saying we need this. Is this good or not? The advantage, it's not just using it. The dependence is the big issue here. Predicted that monitoring children will grow in importance. Yes, good. In order to make sure that they are safe in the future, monitor that we minimise mental health risk. It's you get it in this paragraph, but we need to keep on using this idea of dependence. This is really important, making sure we are absolutely answering the right question. Okay, so good work there, but I feel not your best, if I'm really honest. I think I hope this correction is useful to you in showing you how you could be expanding this essay so you can get a good grade. But good effort and keep going. Thank you.